Hi there, Claire Downham, Queen of Calm here, Transformational Life Coach with the Calmcast, a time to feel calm and think clearly. And if you're listening to this, perhaps you are looking to feel calmer. Aren't we all? I've noticed so much that as I feel calmer, life just gets easier and easier and simpler and simpler. But it looks, doesn't it, like there's a lot of activity to do to achieve this feeling of calm. But that kind of seems contradictory to me now. Let's do lots of things so we can feel calmer. Don't we feel calmer when we've got less to do and less on our minds? And it also turns out that the ability to feel calmer is something that you possess all the time. You have an amazing, absolutely amazing self-writing system, which is working inside of you all day, every day. You can't stop it doing that. You can have a really good try, but you can't actually stop it. Excuse me. And the reason, like a way you can see that that is working all the time, it is that you're not feeling the same way all the time. Even if you're not feeling good, a lot of the time you will have moments where you feel present and calm and happy. They will keep coming. They will always turn up. And that's because your self-writing system is working all the time. It's trying its best to take you back to calm. And there's something really helpful in just knowing that, I think. Something helpful in knowing that inside you there is a system that is always trying to bring you back to well-being. Now, that's a psychological system we're talking about today, but there's a physical system doing that too. If you have a temperature, if you're vomiting or have another physical symptom, that is your body trying to bring you back to health. Your body does it and your psychological system does it too. All the time, day in, day out, it's always working. So that, I think, is a really powerful thing to know, which can help you to feel calmer, because there's something reassuring in just knowing that you're okay. That psychological well-being is always there inside you. That's really helpful. It's like if we do something in the physical world that's hurting us, we touch something sharp or hot, our system pulls our hand away really quickly. It's a system that's working to keep us safe and to keep us well. And it happens really quick without us knowing, without us even noticing probably a lot of the time. Our psychological system is the same. It's always trying to bring us back to feeling calmer. And there's a lot less to do than you might think, it turns out. There's some stuff to know than there is some things to do. And the thing to know is that you've been told a great big fat lie about where your feelings come from. We've all been told the lie. most people believe the lie. The lie is when you feel something, it's coming from your outside circumstances. And then there's a secondary, almost more insidious lie. And that one is, if you feel something, there's something wrong with you. So there are two lies there. Two lies that pervade society. The first one leads us to try and manipulate the outside world to make ourselves okay. Time and time and time again. Thinking that if we just get everything into a perfect place, if we get everything just as we want it to be, then we will be happy and everything will be wonderful and we'll feel successful and everything else that we're seeking. And that just can become quite exhausting, because it's very rare, isn't it, that everything is just as you want it to be. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, when you get there to that place where you thought you would feel amazing, what happens is you don't feel quite as amazing as you thought you would. And then it looks like there's something else to do. There's another place to get to, because that must be the place where I'm going to feel amazing. So you keep pushing and shoving, and that can be exhausting too. And it just doesn't work that way. And I think whenever we reflect on our lives, we can start to see how it just doesn't work that way. Now, I think the more insidious part of this lie is that if you're feeling something, there's something wrong with you. If there's one thing I could tell you that I think is beneficial, is that I don't care what you're feeling right now. I do care very much, because I love you all so much and feel so much compassion. But whatever you are feeling right now is okay and is normal. And other people have felt it before, and other people will feel it again. You're not on your own when you feel something, and it isn't a sign that there's something wrong with you. You don't know what anybody else is feeling, but there's a good chance that there's people feeling the same feeling as you who are not seeing it as a symptom of an illness, a mental illness. Now that has always, I think, helped my clients to feel calmer straight away. They often describe all their symptoms and all their experiences, and I say, that sounds like you're having a human experience of life. And I see at that point their shoulders go down, because it's a relief. Because at some point they've learned or picked up or been taught that that feeling they're feeling isn't okay. And that it means there's something wrong with them. So today I've shared with you some things that I hope will help you to feel calmer. Some principles, some things that are true all the time. The first one is that you are always feeling thought in the moment. You are never, ever, ever feeling your circumstances, and you are certainly not feeling the circumstance of there being something wrong with you. And you're not any of your thinking anyway. You are perfect and whole and well. And there's a system in you always, always, always trying to get you back to well-being. That's always available. And I invite you just to notice that experience, to notice yourself self-writing. And when you're not, to know that it's on its way, and to know that just by knowing those things I've shared with you and remembering them in the moment, the self-writing system will work just like you pulling your hand off a burning hob. So I'm Claire Downham, Queen of Calm Transformational Life Coach, and this has been the Calmcast, a time to feel calm and think clearly. Take care. Thank you.